Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and yes, today is going to be a story time video, and I have stories to tell you guys. This is one of the crazy stories that I haven't really told you guys. I haven't really mentioned it or nothing like that. I do have this really crazy story to tell you guys, but it's not this one. This one's crazy too, and it's kind of like not really the same thing, but they have one thing in common. But I will be telling that other story sometime soon, so stay tuned for that. But today is a crazy story as well, but it's not as crazy as the other one I'm going to tell you guys. Before we get this video started, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure to be subscribed and hit that notification bell down below so you'll be notified whenever I come out with a crazy story with a crazy video. That's like that whole day led up to that, and that's what basically reminded me to tell this story, because I will never forget the day I took my permit picture because of that. Alright guys, so this story time takes place back in, I don't remember what month. I know, it was back in February 2017 when I was still a senior in high school. Now, you know, high school, like, it was crazy years of me skipping and doing all those things that I shouldn't have done, but I still did anyways. But that really didn't matter to me at the time. I just wanted to skip and be with my friends, not really worry about classes. I didn't really care. I didn't want to be in class. Like, it was just not good. So me and my very close friend and another friend of ours that we had, this one day I was skipping my 5th period class, and I didn't really want to go to that class because I hated that teacher. It's my teacher from hell, Storytime. So if you guys didn't watch that story, I'm gonna have it like somewhere up here right about now, and you guys can click on it, open a new tab, and watch that one, and then come back to this one if you guys would like, or just finish this one and go back to that one. But you guys gotta watch that story so you guys understand why I didn't really want to go to that class. So it came down to basically, I think, the last lunch of the day. We had 3 lunches. We had A, B, and C lunch. So we skipped, we went to A and B, and then C was the last lunch. So during C lunch, we kind of like walked back and forth, so nobody would really see that we were skipping or anything like that. It was super easy to skip in my school, by the way. It was the easiest thing in the world. So we come across this friend of ours, and we're like, hey, like, hey, like, we're pretty hungry, we're gonna go eat right now. We didn't eat an A or B lunch, this and that and the third. We were kikiing. So basically, after we were done kikiing, we came up with this idea. Well, she came up with this idea, our friend came up with this idea to leave school to go get some chicken wings, some spicy wings across the school. They had like a little plaza, and they had like this like chicken wing area that everyone always went to, like, and when they went to go skip, like, that was the place to go to, like, and then you wouldn't get in trouble because you'll go back. Like, it wasn't like we skipped and left school, like, we came back. So it wasn't really like that. We weren't like, you know, we never really did stuff like that. So she had the idea to go get some chicken wings, and we were already skipping, so we were like, hell yeah, like, let's just go, let's go. But on the way there, I had the idea of like, maybe not, like, I don't have money with me, like, let's just go to the corner store that's right there, get us some like candy or something real simple, and come back, so that way we don't get in trouble. Because I don't know, that was just a plan that I had, and my friend also was with it, but the girl was like, no, it's okay, like, I'll share the chicken wings with you, like, it's nothing, like, I'll give you guys some, blah blah blah, let's just go, come with me. So we were like, all right, we were hungry anyway, so we were just like, oh sure, all right, so we're gonna go. We went, and on the way to leaving school, like, we just left through the back gate and stuff like that, and we walked around, and then we got to, we walked around, before we get to the place, we walked around, and on the way walking there, came up with the idea of calling and ordering our food before getting there, so that way it'll be quicker and we can pick the food and bounce. But we were kind of close, so it really didn't help, but we still did that anyway. She called, she placed her order, blah 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 blah. So on the way there, we're kikiing like nothing. We stopped at a gas station, and I will probably insert a picture right here or somewhere on the screen of that day that I took with my friend at the gas station. After that, we got our drinks, blah blah, we left, and then we started walking to the actual chicken place. It's not called the chicken place, but I'm not gonna say what it's called, but they just know that they sell chicken wings. They're spicy chicken wings that everybody loved. I wasn't really a chicken wing person, but I was hungry as fuck, so I decided to go anyways. And I didn't want to be at school by myself, so I just left with my ride or die. We leave and we start walking there, and we get there. Somebody else, the same time that we ordered our food, after we ordered or before, also had placed an order. So we get there, so we're sitting down, we're like kikiing, like, oh yeah, we're in our lunch break, blah blah blah, line. But we just sit there and we just wait for our food, and then we're just laughing, have a blast. I don't know if I have any videos of that, of the actual moment of us there. I think I do, but I don't know if I have them anymore. If I do, they'll be right here. Time goes by, our food is almost ready, and the guy goes all the way to the back. Basically, he goes to the back. I don't know why he went to the back, but between that time of him going to the back, a car pulls up, and our heart dropped to the bottom of our stomach. Like my heart dropped. Like our heart dropped. Like we could not believe that that car just pulled up and is getting off and heading our way. The car that pulls up is a police officer's car. And it's not just your regular car. It's like the truck, kind of. So she gets off and we're like, uh-oh. Like, what do we do now? Like, what do we do? Like, I don't know what do we do? Like, there's nothing we can do besides come up with a brilliant idea or just act normal. So we were like, oh my God, okay, we gotta act normal, this and that. She walks in real slow and she's like, hey guys. And we're like, hey. So are you guys in school right now? Like, what's going on? And we were like, yeah, we're in school right now. We're on our lunch break. And we came to get food, but we have early release. All this was said by our friend. She was the one doing the most talking. Me and my ride or die, we were like, I didn't know what to say. I didn't want to say nothing. I was just like, if it happens, it happens, whatever. That's it. So basically, she's like, yeah, we got early release, da 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 da. She was like, all right, so if I call the school right now and ask for you guys early release, I'm not gonna be, you guys are going to have early release, right? If you guys are not lying to me, because if you lie, we can take you in right now. You're lying to an officer, this and that and the third, and you're leaving school, so you'll get, whatever that we get if we leave school. Truancy, I think it's called truancy. So basically, she was still like, yeah, like, call, like, we're not lying, like, we got early release, girl, what you talking about? And then she's like, all right, so I'm gonna call. And I'm like, no. I was like, I never said it. And no, she again says, if you guys are lying to me, we're gonna take you in. And I was like, without even looking at her, I was like, I didn't say nothing. And she got up to my face and she was like, well, not up to my face, but like close to me. She was like, what did you say? And I was like, I didn't say nothing. And then she was like, so you guys are lying. You guys, left school to come here. And I was like, yeah. I told her the truth. I was the one that said yeah, because it would have been worse if she would have called and we would have all gotten in big trouble. So I was like, yeah, whatever. Like, we're here. What are we gonna say? What are we gonna do? There's nothing we can do or say. So basically, she's like, all right, so blah, blah, blah. She's calling the school deputy, stuff like that. They're not picking up. Basically, she's holding us there. She's like, why are you guys leaving? This and that, da, da, da. It was a bad area, too, to be leaving. So she was like, you guys are in a bad area. You guys left. Something happens to you. This and that and the third. So then she calls her, like, whatever, like, backup or something. She was like, I got 3 juveniles. Da, 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 boom, boom, boom. She was calling us juveniles the whole entire time. They were, like, basically telling her to give us truancy, to take us to truancy. And that's, I don't know if I'm using the right word. But basically, they take us to, like, this, like, jail kind of prison, whatever, for kids that leave school, and your parents have to come pick you up, so to release you. So basically, if you're like underage, so basically they were 18, I think, and I was still 17. So I was like, oh my gosh, no. So she was like, no, they're already old, they can't get truancy, blah blah. So I was like, yes, what you mean, yes, like, we are old, we don't get no truancy, take us back, let me leave. He was like, I'm not gonna let you guys leave, blah blah. So this whole entire time, we thought that the guy that went to the back called the police on us. And we were so angry, and we were like, what? Like, why would he do that? Like, that's betrayal right there to the max. Like, why would he do that to us? Like, we were like, why would you do that? So basically, he comes out, he's like, oh, what's going on, da da da. She explains everything to him, and he's like, oh, you, like, it's okay, like, I'll call the school deputy, because they were, like, also connected with the school. I'll call the school deputy, like, I'll make sure they get there, like, don't worry about it, it's okay. He was basically trying to get us off the hook, but she was not letting us go. She was like, no, I can't let them go, this and that and the third. She got her food, we got our food. Well, she got her food, and then our friend got her food. And she took us outside to her car. So we get there, and she's like, is there anything in your pockets? Da 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 da. So I was like, no, girl, there's nothing in my pockets. Let me just take my seat and take me to school already. Like, I do not want to deal with this. That was so embarrassing. Basically, we get in the cop car, and I'm gonna insert videos right now of us in there. So this is like my friend, she's giggling or whatever. And the seats are, let me tell you, uncomfortable. The seats are so uncomfortable. You know when you sit like in your car, these are your legs. When you're in a car, like you sit like that, right? Like your legs are stretched. When you're sitting there, you literally have to be like that. Like the amount of space between the front and the back is very like, you have to be like this. Like your feet have to be like that. Like, I don't know how else to explain it to you guys. And the windows are like glass, plastic, some shit like that. Like the seats, like there's no handle. The seats are not even cushioned. The seats aren't cushioned. That was plastic. It was hard plastic, slippery plastic. Like, how do people sit there? Like, at least give us some cushions. Like, I know it's a cop car and it's not supposed to be comfortable, but like, seriously though, like it's not that deep. Like plastic, like what? So we pull up to school, pull up. I was praying that there was nobody outside of school. There was no crowd or nothing, because that was embarrassing. Lucky for us, there was nobody there. She was like, did you guys learn your lesson? But I was like, lesson learned, ma'am. Lesson learned. So she takes us all the way to the front of the office and she drops us out there, and we gotta wait till the deputy comes. Now the deputy shows up and he's like, oh wow, I'm so disappointed in you guys. Like, really? He was so mad. Like, we knew him, like he knew of us. Like we were pretty cool with him. Like, he did not expect that from us at all, because we never really got caught doing what we were doing. But we were also pretty good kids. Like, we didn't really get into trouble like that. Like, you know, that's not what we did. That was not us. So he was very disappointed. He was like, next time this happens to you guys, I'm taking all of your senior privileges away. No prom, no grad bash, no nothing. You guys are lucky it's me and I'm having a good day. Stuff like that. Y'all could have gotten so much trouble. So basically, he didn't even take us to the office or nothing. No referrals, no nothing. He was like, they didn't need a pass to go to class. I needed a pass to get into class. So basically it was like, all right, I'm gonna tell them that I'm telling them to give you a pass when you get there. So I get to the front office, my friends leave. I get to the dean's office and I'm like, I need a pass to class. And then she was like, for what? And I'm like, oh, because I was late, I got into something, and I'm not gonna say his name. I almost said his name, but the school deputy told me to tell you guys to allow me get a pass so I can get back to class. And they were like, who? And I was like, the school deputy. He told me. He was like, for what? And I'm like, hey, can I just get my pass? So they gave me my pass and I left. They were so like, mind your business. If he says to give me a pass, you're giving me a pass regardless of the situation, homegirl. Like, do your job before you get fired. Yeah, so basically that happened. Also, after that, go home and, you know, I meet with my dad, and then I go and get my permit. I go get my permit. I'm here, basically, I'm at the permit place, I'm taking my pictures, like, got my permit, I'm so happy. And that's like, that whole day led up to that. I will never forget the day that I took my permit picture, the day that I went and got my permit, because of the story that I just told you guys, of everything that happened, all that crazy stuff that happened, because it was crazy at the time. That shit was crazy to us. I will never forget the day I took my permit picture because of that. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Be subscribed. Hit the notification bell down below so you'll be notified whenever I come out with a new video. And thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for all the support. I have more story times to come for you guys, that are coming for you guys. So stay tuned for that. Make sure to hit that notification bell down below so you don't miss it. Like, these story times are crazy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys next time.